Nowelabira kusubscribinga.
Copyright identifies who owns what, who is the right owner of what, and exactly they got it. With how it was, people would escape while committing a crime. Now, in copyright infringement, they have all the full rights and they have the distribution of really who has what or who owns what. From the writer or the author to the composer or the producer and to the singer or performer, you get. It is well distributed. So we are not seeing people cheating each other like how it has been. When a musician is the author, is the producer, is the what, so they don't have any agreement, but again, they own the full rights. So, for me to come here and tell you that copyright did not do any good, please, I will be lying to you. Because, first of all, they have achieved that who owns what, and they can now go to the next step. Because the first step is very important. Being rightful owner of a certain property or music or beat movie, beat content and all that. So after that, then you go to the secondary thing. That is very crucial and also important. Monetary. How am I benefiting from what I own? Now, that is the main point. With how system works here in Uganda, I'm going to find so much difficult to see these people challenging me on how they can efficiently get the money out of this copyright. You get my point? Unless when they are going to tell me that they will concentrate on businesses that they really know, or the few businesses that they can get at least something. Because when we speak about copyright, it is broad, it is wide. Much as you have now the ownership of your property, your intellectual property, now we look at the culture of people, the audience or the consumer. Here in Uganda, most of the consumers are infringers. They want to listen music for free. They want to watch movies for free. So they are pirating music. And the biggest thing you have to do is, how am I going to turn this into money? You have to sensitize people and create a culture of people streaming music. I think it will do better, because Ugandans of late, that internet has been spread to so many places, even in our homesteads, in our villages, everywhere, with the Wi-Fi. I think musicians and content creators have this opportunity to maximize it, because people used not to stream music. No, they used not to stream music. People used not to watch movies from online. They could go to libraries and all that, because they cannot use that data. Data was so much expensive. But if someone can buy 24 hours with 1,000 shilling, that is 1K, Lukumi, for a whole 24 hours, then it means that person can stream your music online. I've seen so many of my friends of late. They have their collections on YouTube. Someone watches these. They play music online. They don't store music on phone. And I think if we educate, or if we promote that people can use music online, then I think they will get out. Musicians will get, content creators, the copyright thing will work very well, because I see so many billions of views that these Western people, can you imagine? Even Iggy Azalea has a video that has 1 billion views. You get my point? So it means even here we can have that, because each time I stream, your numbers will always grow up and your money will always get in. That's what other people are doing, as Spotify, YouTube, what. Then if people have the culture of streaming music, then I would see these people having money in their pockets. And again, that system of who has to pay license and all that, it will also generate money, but to a few people. Why do I say few people? And I emphasize on these streaming platforms. Musicians are going to these musicians that are in the umbrella, that are not in the forefront of this campaign, we will get so little, because you can never have a system that collects money and it's not transparent and you will know actuality. You get my point? If they collect that this one, governor please pay license, parking please pay, Simai DJ Roger, Simai DJ who, they all pay license. You can never know who did not pay. You get my point? You can never know who did not pay and how they are going to distribute it to the subordinates. So you can find where they have to use their authority to distribute it as they want. There is a way Kenzo says, there is a machine that will detect the plays, that this one's music has been played so much. Wapi. Wapi. I tell you, they will distribute it according to how they want it. They will distribute it according to how they want it, because there is no systematic formula where the wananchi of the federation really understands it or will effectively get the money. It will still be the same way it was with UPRS back then, but really, to maybe to this extent, they will add the money because they will be collecting too much. But with the system that is transparent and clear, that I have collected this, so I have to give you this, no way. You're going to find that. So I see it is of no clear view, no clear ways of collection. And when they collect these people, these musicians that claim they have been stolen for a long time, they will still get little money, or they will still be stolen from. And the top people will earn so much. And even you are going to see after years, just 2 years or 3 years, you're going to see the top people in this thing, the yo-yos of UPRS, the Eddy of Federation, the raggaddies of the NUCF, and you're going to see them with big buildings, big properties, big investments. Well, others are not getting what they thought this thing would give them. I tell you, because if it was the culture of streaming and all that, the money goes to the owners. If you register your songs with YouTube, your songs with Spotify and all that, exactly the money will go to your account. But here, the money goes to UPRS, and UPRS has to distribute to you. So much as we celebrate the copyright law and all that, there are some links that will not efficiently benefit the rest, as people purportedly think this will work. So, but we look forward to them having such a nice, and when industry is starting or thriving, we tend not to throw stones. I've seen so many people throwing a lot of stones to something that have just come. So I know in the long run, probably they will fix this and this. They will try to make sure these things work well. Otherwise, how it is what it is. So the good thing they have started, whenever you start something, eventually improvement will come along. But good enough they have started, and now they know who owns what and the rights of each person. With the chronological part of everything and throwing stones at each other about who, that does not matter now. Let the copyright law begin. So Museveni, please, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni will sign, and we'll see this thing coming to something. I want to see my people that created, even us who create content, we want to see ourselves having that availability of money into our pockets, and we see that content creation does not just go like that. If someone created an intellectual property, they own it, and they must do. Now, to these people, to the TV stations and radio stations, the pages that use our content, the TVs that play our content, please, mind you, we are going to have a battle. Much as you don't want us to use your content, please also leave our content. Let us also have that copyright freedom that we must exercise, and arrest those or penalize those who infringe on our rights. My name is Rich Allen. I hope with that insightful message, we look forward to seeing a very good journey of copyright, and Uganda embracing the copyright as other entities or as other countries do, so that we also have a booming environment of entertainment and intellectual property, as well as everything is concerned. So kudos to everyone. On Wednesday we are at Mau's home. That is gonna be a blast. So see you as we celebrate copyright law. My name is Rich Allen.
Nowera kusubscribinga.